Hey everybody, HMV here, playing more FTL, and we're going out in the Kestrel again, mostly because we don't have any other choice. We've got Triffid, Fnutarf, and Ray. The three of you are heading out here in the Kestrel, which I might start renaming the Kestrel itself to get another name in the list, just for the fun of it. But generally, I like to leave the ship name the same way it is. I don't know. It's a nice looking ship. We are going to try to get one of these achievements. I didn't even think about them after I mentioned them last time. That's how out of it I am. Except for the 6 aliens. That one is so luck based. 11 systems generally. If I make it to the end, I'll probably have that. And then this repair back is so situational. I'm not even going to try for it. But mostly we're trying for a victory. So let's go ahead and get out there and K some B, as they like to say. I think I'm back in the saddle here. I'm gonna head up, beeline to this thing, and then come down and just fiddle my way around here. It looks like probably hit this guy, and then just spend as much time down here as I can. Maybe try to go up through here. No, that wouldn't work. Yeah, probably something crazy like that. So okay, let's head over there though and see what happens. Don't have any preconceived notions about how I want this run to go. Well, other than the fact that we're going to reject their offer because, you know, we don't really have a choice. They got 2 shots. They got a pretty good shot of them both hitting. Whether or not I fire my missile won't matter. So I'm going to hold it in reserve. I'm also going to do this. And unless that looks like it's going to, it looks like it's going to hit my weapon. So we're going to fire both at their weapons. And luckily it did miss, but you know there's no way to know until it does miss, and I didn't want to take that chance. So sorry, by the way, if there's a little bit of background noise. I've got the fan running. It's fairly cold outside, and I don't really want to not have the fan running. Okay, got time to hit their engines here. Then we'll go right back to the weapons. They're probably not even fixing the weapons anymore because they're concentrating on the shields and the engines. Now they're trying to escape. You guys let me know how that goes for you. Well, yeah, I really enjoyed playing FTL. Again, it was a good time. A good time was had by all except for the 5 of us or whatever who died on that ship. We got 13. We need 20 for our first shield. I'm definitely going to buy it right away when the time comes. I wish there was a line across here, but there isn't. This is the fastest way to the nebula. I'm not what is the word? Not guaranteeing. Not 100% sure getting to that nebula as fast as humanly possible is the way to go, but I'm going to do it anyway. This guy scares every bit of me. So I'm going to send every bit of everything at their weapons and just keep firing until we actually hit them. This could be very bad, though. Because those weapons sync perfectly, and yeah, let's get the Artemis back on. We need to get firing. And you get in there and help. Even though you're not going to be able to get back to the engines fast enough to help our dodge. Okay, that's fine. Now that we've fired the Artemis, let's get the burst laser up. And yeah, we'll keep this going. There we go. That's nice. Now we're set. So we don't need the Artemis anymore, but I am going to turn it on. Get you guys back to your locations. And we are going to send the burst laser at your shields. They gave us 4 fuel and 7 scrap. Even in the first sector, I don't think that's very good. 7 missiles is a great offer, though. I hate to accept their offer, but I'm going to. Okay. Ray, get yourself up to the med bay. We do have our 20 scrap. We don't have a store. So we are going to buy that first thing of shield, so that if we get hit with it in the shield with only 1 damage, it's not going to go down. That's the reason you do that sort of thing. And let's keep heading out there. Things look pretty scary with that, but we only took 2 damage. I'm not that concerned. Speaking of 2 damage, this guy scares me. They're also hacking my engines, which is annoying. So let's send everything at this, although, as before, it doesn't really matter about the Artemis. We'll only fire it if it looks like they're going to hit our weapons, which they are not. So now let's go for their shields. I'll only change it if that missile comes up before I shoot. Okay. Shields are down, which is nice. I'm going to keep them on the shields to hopefully get another shot in there before their shields come back up. Nice. Also really seriously damaged the person in shields. Their missile's back up, so let's go right to that. I could shoot at it. Hey, you know what? I'm going to. I didn't pause. I was trying to switch to the engines. I should have paused and switched to the engines. I was trying to do things quickly. 2 fuel's not bad. 13 scrap is very nice. We need 30 to get the thing. We're going to skip that store because it's completely useless right now. You can't sell the Artemis for enough to, along with 13 scrap, get anything useful. Quarantine. You could lose a person in quarantine. I cannot lose a person right now. So let's head into the nebula. Looks like we're going to this store, so we might actually collect scrap. Although that second shield is so important that I would rather just deal with it. Okay, it looks like we've only got people in weapons. Oh, no, never mind. Actually, you know what? Let's do this. One of the joys of having 3 people on your ship is you can do that. Might as well actually turn the medbay on. What do you think about that? And then we can beat these guys up without taking too much damage. I always wonder what the actual thing that's happening in here is. Is there like automatic machines coming in and like patching up our bruises as they punch us and stuff like that? I don't know. Just curious. Okay, once we get a little bit of oxygen on the ship, let's head back to our posts. And in spite of the fact that the ship is very pink, we're going to continue moving on. Now, we have a lot of time. But I want to go 1, 2... Yeah, I think we actually want to hit like all of these. And then this. The exit's sadly really close to the thing. And the store is in a terrible position. There's no way I'm going to hit this nebula without either going through this store or backtracking. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, and there's no way to get here without going to there. So yeah, this is a terrible layout. So the choice is, do I want to hit these 3, this, and then the exit and be terrible, or maybe the store and then this and then the exit. Yeah, I think that's the way to go. Is just hit as many of these as we can, buy our shield like we always wanted to, go to that store even though it's probably not going to help us too much, and deal with it. Okay, we're aiding the Federation ship against somebody who's pretty scary. Let's go ahead and, as before, we'll only fire at the Artemis if they're going for our weapons. That really looks like they're going for our weapons. We have taken that out, though, so let's go ahead and fire that at the shields. And then let's get it back on, and you get in there and help. And do I want to fire another Artemis? Okay, they don't have theirs back on. I'm going to turn the burst laser on. And we're going to send it at the weapons there. I'm assuming that they're not fixing their weapons right now because they're fixing their shield. And they just fixed their shield. And we've got our Artemis back up if we need it. I would have preferred 2 hits on that, but 1 is good enough, I suppose. I am going to stay on their weapons. I'm only going to send the Artemis in, or I'm only going to send things not at the weapons if their weapons are red. And I'm only going to send the Artemis in if, for some reason, so many of our shots miss that this comes back up. There we go. Okay, Ray, as always, anti-ship fire drone. That's something that will sell. And they've added a quest marker to our map, which is... Well, we're going to it no matter what, so hey. Okay, stealth edit time again. You probably wouldn't notice these if I didn't make them so obvious and mention that I was doing them. But I'm doing them nonetheless. Let's go ahead and head down here. Pay their toll? No. We are not going to pay your toll, even though you're pretty scary looking. We can definitely send an Artemis at your weapons. Because yeah, this is going to be a tie, so we got to get the Artemis going. I don't think that the Artemis travel time is going to be fast enough to stop him from shooting. Never mind, it was, which is awesome. So yeah, we just won. We'll take their shield out and then be on our merry way. Okay, they're trying to get away. That's fine. I don't really think that that's a possibility, but they can try. I definitely am not going to question their reasoning. 19 scrap, that's awesome. 48, we can now... I wish I had actually seen what this quest was. We can hit the store first. There's no reason not to, other than the store is the way to go to that way. Because, okay, let's go ahead and buy that shield, because we're just morons if we don't. And we're going to run like this as we jump in, just so we have that shield ready to go. Bombfy. Well, welcome to the crew, Bombfy. Didn't expect that, that's for sure. Also didn't expect your name to be Bombfy when obviously your name is Rules of Chaos. Which actually fits. Rules of, you are our shield maiden. Get in there, get yourself situated, and don't worry about the fact the air's off. It's probably going to come back on fairly soon. Yeah, this is out of the question. So we're going to go here, then here. I'm actually thinking that this is out of the question too. I think we got to go to the store, then here, then here, then maybe we can go back up there. So let's go to the store. Don't worry, Bombfy, we won't sell you. Sorry, Rules of. Get the name right. Okay, we got that drone we can sell. We're not going to be buying drone control. We're not going to be buying the battery or the clone bay. We're not going to be fixing. We're not going to be fueling. We don't even need to buy missiles. Definitely going to sell this fire drone. We've got 50 scrap now, so we can buy some. We can buy some stuff. We could also buy Sophia, which not really hot on. So yeah, I think we're going to stay the way it is, and then we're going to see what we got here. And let's go ahead and buy a power to get the air on, and then on engine so that we can take the shields down and put 2 in the engines. And that's the way I like to end Sector 1. So we're a couple jumps ahead on that, which is nice. Attempt to follow and help them. Sure. Oh no, rebels. Okay, they can't get through our shields. That bomb would be really nice to be able to dodge a little bit better. But bombs take a long time to go, so if we send a burst laser at their weapons, we should be fine. Okay, never mind. It's a fast weapon. Let's make 100% sure that's not firing anything. And we're actually pretty safe here. That's always sucks, but we now have, we're not dodging anything that's going after our shields, so I think we're going to let you just sit there and fix that on your own. Get a little bit of experience. We could get more dodge while we're fixing that. The bomb doesn't do any actual damage, it just does system and people damage. So as long as one bomb hit can't kill our people, we're fine. No sense using missiles on this battle. And if he ain't targets, say, an empty room, then all the better. Kind of sucks for battle timing, but... Oh, and I never set your location there. There we go. Now I saved your stations. That's nice. And eventually that bomb's going to run out, and then he won't have any. We could probably send one at the shields, but might as well keep the bomb off. Also do this. They're trying to get away. This is where it gets annoying. Now we definitely want to take out their engines to at least slow them down, if not stop them from being able to escape, depending on how much engine power they have. And just because it said that they were in immediate danger of getting away, that's why I sent the missile at them. Okay, we got 30 scrap. We could buy another power. Generally, one more power is not going to hurt. And we definitely want it before we get the next engine, so we might as well buy it. That way, if we do find something, we have that power, and I should already have it in the engines, really. We can jump to the next sector. We could also go up here, here, back here, and then to the exit. I think that's fair, because this is just fighting a person, and we're going to get enough stuff that we could probably buy our fourth thing here. Let's attempt to outrun it, and we successfully lose it. I probably should have looked and seen what we were outrunning, because I might have wanted to fight that. Shield their ship with yours. Yeah, let's do it. We got 6 fuel and 19 scrap. That's definitely worth it. There we go. We also have 29 out of the 30 we need for the extra engine, so we're not getting the extra engine. What we're going to do is we're going to show up at the enemy base there with 3 engines and possibly no weapons at all. We'll see how that goes. It'll be a little dicey, but we don't have the automated battery thing to worry about. Wow, that was actually closer than I thought it was at that jump. But let's head there and take our knocks and then get out of this sector. Okay, that's terrifying. All we can really send at him useful is the Artemis. So let's do that. Actually, let's go ahead and do that just because we might be able to get it off. But we're going to send the Artemis at his weapons. And we don't know where the people are. They're coming into weapons. That sucks. Because that means we're going to lose our... and actually, we don't care about shields, but we do definitely care about dodging a little bit more. That's nice. Okay. And we're going to burst laser your shields now. To hopefully get somebody who's repairing weapons into the shields instead. And now we shouldn't have to worry about... not being able to get away before they shoot this thing. That's a nice thing, because they've got to repair it and then get it back up. So we should be fine as far as that's concerned. We can also take the shield down to get these things up. Get you and you in there. Might as well keep our people healthy. Okay, they sent another person over. He's indoors. So we're not shooting anything, so you two get indoors and stop him. And then we're just going to bail, because there's no reason to stay here. Okay, Zoltan controlled or civilian? Well, we want to go to civilian because we don't want to go to a nebula. Looks like we're going to go up here and then down through these 3 and then this way, assuming we make it that far. Okie doke. And, oh yeah, we got to kill this jerk. And then we got to get to the med bay, blah, blah, blah. You're hurt too. You're not. Okay, let's find out what this new sector has in store for us. Get it? In store. I've never made that joke before. Okay, I want to hit this nebula. I don't really care about the store because there's nothing I can really buy from it. What is the goal of this sector? The goal is 1 engine power, and that's really it. And then we got to start thinking about that third engine, or third shield, sorry. So I think I'm going to hit... Yeah, this is a dead end. So I think I'm going to hit this, this, and this to kind of dilly-dally a little bit, then come down here. Oh, this is terrible too. This is a dead end. So maybe I'll actually come up around this way. Go up around here, and then try to sneak into this and hit this. So let's start here. The word of the day is dilly-dally. Okay, they have no lasers, and this 1 missile. So we can take our shields down and do this, and then not have to worry about it. And as long as we take that missile out, we're fine. So that he's going to get that first missile off no matter what happens. And now we've taken it out. And I think we're going to try for their shields as well. Kind of hoping that we'd be a little bit faster, or get 2 shots on the shields, I should say. Yeah, Yeah, as long as we keep taking his missile out, though, I'm pretty happy with this, the way things are going. Yeah, we can't seem to get 2 shots into his shield at the same time. We're playing a little bit of a dangerous game here, assuming we're going to get his missile down. But it's pretty likely. Let's see. We don't need the fuel. We don't really even need the missiles, and I would rather have more scrap. So let's go ahead and do that. There might be a fire somewhere. I saw somebody walk back to the engine room. But no, there's no fire anywhere. or the person who did stay in there put the fire out. Oh, that sucks. Okay, we got to send this missile and hope it gets... That's what I get for trying to save missiles. Oh, never mind. That's what I get for trying to save missiles, is lucky and not have to worry about it. Oh, I hate that. He keeps bringing his drone back right in the way of my burst lasers. It's going to come back the moment, and he's going to get another missile off. This is crazy. Okay, there we go. His missiles are down again, and I hate to say it, but I'm going to let this go like this. We don't care about our shield, so you get in there and fix that. Yeah, I actually could have timed it better. I could have waited for his thing to get out of the way before I shot, if I had realized that was going to happen, but that's something me from 2 years ago would have remembered, and definitely not something I remember now. Okay, let's get our shields back up. Still no store to worry about. So I think, oops, we're just going to buy that engine we want so that we're in this position. Then we're going to buy 2 power and then the shield. And we probably won't have that done by the end of the sector. That's a stretch goal, that 3rd shield. Sell missiles. Oh. I kind of want to sell the missiles and then go to that store.